Hello students, it is Miss Nemeth here to talk to you about the difference between tones and semitones, or steps and half steps. So, normally in music, when we are playing, the notes in a major scale are either a tone or a semitone away. Semi is just another fancy word for half. So, if we are starting on our C major scale, so we've got our C right here, that's our do, and if we are to go to Re, it's not the one that's right next door. We have to take a step to get to Re, and a step to get to Mi, but then to get to Fa, it's right next door. So one more time, that's do, re, mi, fa. And then we take another step again, a big step. So, big step, fa, big step, ti, last step, do. Sorry, I know it's not very loud. But the thing with that is that it doesn't matter which steps we take to get where, we will end up at the end of the octave. So basically the whole difference is when we're dealing with a major scale, it's a series of whole steps and half steps, or whole tones and semitones. So to go from do to re, whole step, re to mi, whole step, mi to fa, half step, fa to so, whole step, so to la, whole step, la to ti, whole step, and then ti back to do, half step. But if you count them all differently, if you count the half steps as 1 and the whole steps as 2, it makes the same amount of sense, because either way you're moving up 12 half steps or 6 whole steps. So if you were to go just by half steps, if you were to go fret by fret, you would go do, di, re, mi, fa, so, si, la, te, ti, do. And so there's 12 whole steps, or 12 half steps in between all of these. So the major scale is just the way that it's composed because our ears really like it. It's a biology thing that our ears like the way the order goes for a major scale. That's why it's in that series like that. It's not a math reason, it's a ear reason. So you can blame your ears for liking major scales better than chromatic scales. Unless you're really into jazz, and then maybe you like chromatic scales more than you like major scales, which is very entirely possible. So what I want you to remember from this is that when we're dealing with moving from note to note, we go either in a whole step, do, re, or in a half step, do, re. So one sounds different than the other, and they're exactly half the distance. So whenever we have to deal with that, it's important to remember that you're looking at whole tones and semitones. We're going to talk more about that this week, but this is your introduction to whole tones and semitones. I hope that this has made a little bit of sense and has given you a little bit of a bearing for when we go deeper into it this week. So I hope you have a wonderful day, but until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.